Clams Casino. Introduction. At its heart, Clams Casino is a timeless treasure, cherished for its decadent flavors and refined elegance. Born in the early 20th century in the iconic Italian-American culinary scene, it has since become a staple in seafood gastronomy. The dish features tender, succulent clams cradling a medley of delectable ingredients, harmoniously blended to create a symphony of taste. Ingredients and measurements. Crafting Clams Casino perfection. From the briny embrace of fresh clams to the rich embrace of bacon, each element plays a crucial role, ensuring a culinary experience that's nothing short of exceptional. 1. Fresh clams. Choose the freshest clams you can lay your hands on, preferably littleneck or cherrystone clams. These gems of the sea should be plump, brimming with the essence of the ocean. A dozen clams per person is a generous serving. 2. Bacon. Bacon, the maestro of smokiness, introduces a layer of depth to the dish. The saltiness and crispiness of cooked bacon complement the tender clams in a tantalizing duet. For the perfect balance, 2 slices of bacon per dozen clams are ideal. Dice them into small, uniform pieces to ensure even distribution. 3. Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs are the textural marvel that crowns Clams Casino. They provide a satisfying crunch, enhancing each bite. Choose high-quality breadcrumbs, preferably homemade, for an authentic touch. A quarter cup of breadcrumbs per dozen clams should suffice, though feel free to adjust based on your preference for crustiness. 4. Aromatic ingredients. Garlic and shallots, these aromatic alliums infuse the dish with a fragrant allure. A clove of garlic and a tablespoon of minced shallots per dozen clams will do the trick. Fresh herbs, sprinkle in the verdant essence of fresh herbs like parsley or chives. A tablespoon of chopped herbs per dozen clams adds a burst of color and flavor. 5. Lemon zest and juice. A touch of citrusy brightness elevates the dish. The zest of half a lemon and a teaspoon of its juice per dozen clams bring a tangy dimension that awakens the palate. 6. Olive oil and butter. A drizzle of olive oil and a small pat of butter per dozen clams add a luxurious touch, enriching the flavors and ensuring a luscious finish. 7. White wine, optional. For those who prefer a slightly acidic note, a splash of white wine can be a welcome addition. A tablespoon per dozen clams will suffice. Culinary tools and cooking equipment, equipping your Clams Casino journey. Culinary tools and cooking equipment that will ensure your culinary masterpiece is crafted to perfection. 1. Baking sheet. Its even surface ensures even cooking and prevents uneven browning. Choose a rimmed baking sheet to catch any flavorful juices that might escape during baking. 2. Kitchen knife. You'll need it to dice bacon, minced garlic, shallots, and chop fresh herbs. The precision of your knife work contributes to the texture and aesthetics of your dish. 3. Small mixing bowls. They're crucial for combining breadcrumbs, herbs, and other flavor-enhancing elements before they grace your clams. These bowls prevent any flavors from overpowering the others. 4. Clam knife. The clam knife is a specialist in its own right, a tool designed for the delicate task of opening clams safely. Its sturdy blade and ergonomic handle allow you to handle the clams with care, minimizing any risk of injury. Remember, safety comes first when it comes to extracting these treasures from their shells. 5. Cutting board. A spacious cutting board provides you with ample space to prep your ingredients with ease. Its surface also helps contain any juices that might escape, ensuring your workspace remains organized and hygienic. 6. Mixing spatula. A mixing spatula, or even a spoon, comes into play when you're gently folding in the breadcrumb mixture and other ingredients into the clams. This delicate process ensures that every clam is adorned with a symphony of flavors. 7. Pastry brush. For a finishing touch that marries flavor and aesthetics, a pastry brush comes in handy. Use it to lightly brush olive oil or melted butter over the top of your Clams Casino just before baking. This imparts a glistening sheen and an extra layer of flavor. 8. Oven mitts. Safety is paramount. When retrieving the baking sheet from the oven mitts shield your hands from the searing heat, allowing you to handle your creation without any worries. 9. Garnishing tools. If you're aiming to elevate the visual aspect of your dish, small garnishing tools like tweezers or small tongs can assist in artistically arranging fresh herbs or lemon zest. Preparation steps: crafting Clams Casino's foundation. Let's dive into the essential preparation steps that will pave the way for a dish that's not just delectable but a testament to your culinary prowess. Step 1. Preparing the clams. Gently rinse the clams under cold water to remove any sand or debris. Use a clam knife to carefully open each clam, removing the top shell. Detach the clams from the shell and arrange them on a baking sheet. Step 2. Preparing the bacon. Dice the bacon into small, uniform pieces. Heat a skillet over medium heat and cook the diced bacon until crispy and golden brown. Use a slotted spoon to transfer the bacon bits to a plate lined with paper towels to drain the excess grease. Step 3. Infusing aromatics. In the same skillet with the remaining bacon drippings, sauté minced garlic and shallots until they turn fragrant and translucent. This creates an aromatic base for the dish. Step 4. Blending the breadcrumb mixture. In a small mixing bowl, combine the cooked bacon bits, breadcrumbs, and chopped fresh herbs. Mix well to ensure an even distribution of flavors. Step 5. Enhancing with lemon. Grate the zest from half a lemon and squeeze about a teaspoon of its juice. Set aside for later use. Step 6. Assembling Clams Casino. Preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius. Drizzle a bit of olive oil on each clam. Spoon a small amount of the sautéed garlic and shallot mixture onto each clam. Sprinkle the breadcrumb mixture over the clams, covering them evenly. Drizzle a touch of lemon juice over the top for a burst of brightness. Step 7. Baking to perfection. Place the baking sheet in the preheated oven and bake for about 12 to 15 minutes. The clams should be tender but not rubbery. Keep an eye on them as they bake, making sure they don't overcook. The breadcrumbs should turn golden and crispy. Step 8. Final flourish. Once out of the oven, use a pastry brush to lightly brush melted butter over the top of the Clams Casino for added richness. Step 9. Presentation and enjoyment. Arrange the Clams Casino on a serving platter, garnishing with a sprinkle of lemon zest and perhaps a few extra fresh herbs for visual appeal. Recipe variations: elevating Clams Casino with creative twists. Culinary innovation thrives on the art of adaptation, where the familiar is transformed into something new and exciting. As we explore the depths of Clams Casino, let's venture into the realm of recipe variations, where creativity knows no bounds and every palate finds its delight. Plant-powered indulgence, vegetarian Clams Casino. For those who embrace the flavors of the earth, a vegetarian version of Clams Casino offers a symphony of flavors that's just as enchanting. Instead of traditional clams, choose large, meaty mushrooms like portobello or king oyster mushrooms. Marinate them in a mixture of olive oil, garlic, and herbs before placing them on the baking sheet. To replace bacon's smoky richness, consider using plant-based bacon or tempeh. Dice them and sauté them until crispy before incorporating them into the breadcrumb mixture. Finish off with a drizzle of truffle oil for an earthy note that echoes the sea's depth. The result? A vegetarian delight that echoes the essence of Clams Casino while celebrating the bounty of the land. Gluten-free Clams Casino. For those who navigate the culinary landscape with gluten-free mindfulness, Clams Casino can still be the centerpiece of your table. Instead of traditional breadcrumbs, explore gluten-free alternatives like crushed gluten-free crackers or even ground nuts like almonds or pistachios. These provide the crunch and texture that complement the clams while adhering to your dietary preferences. Ensuring your other ingredients are gluten-free, such as bacon and seasonings, is equally important. The end result is a dish that speaks to your taste while honoring your dietary choices. Scallop or shrimp Clams Casino. For a seafood soiree that expands beyond clams, consider embracing the luxuries of scallops or shrimp. The tender sweetness of scallops or the succulent bite of shrimp offer a new dimension to the Clams Casino experience. Sear the scallops or shrimp briefly before incorporating them into the dish. This variation takes your palate on an expedition of tastes, where the sea's treasures unite in a single, harmonious bite. Spices and Sauces Clams Casino. Delve into the world's spice bazaars and sauces to infuse Clams Casino with a global flair. Consider using Indian spices like garam masala and turmeric for an exotic twist. Or explore Mediterranean influences with flavors like za'atar and sumac. You can even incorporate Asian elements with a drizzle of soy sauce and a sprinkle of sesame seeds. By exploring these flavor universes, you breathe new life into Clams Casino, taking it on an adventure around the globe. Pairing ingredients with Clams Casino. Let's explore the harmonious pairings that elevate this dish to a complete culinary experience. Fresh and vibrant salad. A fresh salad bursting with crisp greens, colorful vegetables, and a tangy vinaigrette is the ideal accompaniment to Clams Casino. The salad's refreshing qualities cleanse the palate between bites of the rich and savory clams, creating a harmonious balance. Choose a salad that includes ingredients like arugula, baby spinach, cherry tomatoes, cucumber, and perhaps a hint of citrus for an extra layer of brightness. Garlic bread. Garlic bread, with its warm, buttery goodness and that unmistakable aroma of roasted garlic, is a classic partner to Clams Casino. The bread's chewiness contrasts the clam's tenderness, while the garlic notes in both dishes create a synchronized crescendo of flavor. Ensure the bread is toasted to perfection, allowing each bite to provide that comforting crunch that complements the dish. Wine pairings. White wine. White wine, with its light and refreshing qualities, is a natural companion to seafood dishes. Choose a crisp, unoaked white wine like Sauvignon Blanc or Pinot Grigio. These wines echo the bright and citrusy elements of Clams Casino, their acidity cutting through the richness of the dish while enhancing its flavors. Red wine. For those who favor reds, a light-bodied red wine like a Beaujolais or a Pinot Noir can be surprisingly harmonious with Clams Casino. The delicate nature of these reds complements the tender clams and the smoky bacon, while their subtle fruitiness introduces an extra layer of depth. This pairing creates a delightful contrast that's both unexpected and utterly satisfying. Rose wine. A glass of well-chilled rose can be a versatile companion to Clams Casino. With its crispness and notes of red berries, it bridges the gap between red and white, offering a balance of flavors that's suited to both the clams and the aromatic elements. A dry rose, with its refreshing qualities, adds a touch of elegance to your dining experience. Congratulations! You have successfully learnt how to make a delicious Clams Casino. Remember that the joy of cooking lies not only in the destination but also in the exploration itself. Whether you decide to create a vegetarian version, add a dash of exotic spices, or even introduce your favorite wine pairing, every twist and turn of your experiment becomes a part of your culinary narrative. Share your adventures with fellow food enthusiasts, let your variations inspire and intrigue. Through your creations, the timeless tale of Clams Casino evolves, each chapter revealing new tastes, textures, and stories. Happy eating!